Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family and friends. It's your man John from the Hus-Band Show podcast, where husbands band together to navigate this thing we call marriage. Hey, this weekend, the men and some of the wives of the Hus-Band Show podcast hung out at the Lift Up Atlanta Community Festival, where we had the amazing opportunity to interview some couples and ask them some marital questions, funny and heartfelt. So, our first interview was with Cyril and Mallory Melvin. Go ahead, take a watch, listen, and enjoy.
It's a real Melvin. Real Melvin.
And you are?
Mallory
How
Melvin.
long have you been married, sir?
An hour and 14 minutes.
Oh!
I met her at QT.
So how long have y'all been, ma'am? How long have you been married?
Since December of 22. Since December of 22.
Exactly. Since December of 22.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to ask a young lady to be married?
Huh? 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 You couldn't give me them questions earlier. I couldn't have met. Sometimes you go through trials and tribulations in life, and you totally forget that there's somebody out there or something out there that make you really appreciate life again. So that totally made me decide that I wanted to marry her.
Right, and man, what made you decide to say yes?
So I can say it easier because it was a mean other day when you meet someone and they make your life easier and they make you laugh, stick with them. And yeah, I laugh waking up, I laugh going to sleep.
I'm laughing now.
Most of the time it's at myself. He jokes
Okay, how
and
did you guys meet?
She was riding down the street butt naked on the zebra.
we met at work. We did. We met at work.
And what do you do professionally?
I am a.
We didn't meet at work like we was happy meeting. We couldn't stand each other.
Oh!
Yeah, I didn't like him. Yeah, I didn't like him. Yeah,
Okay.
he was arrogant.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was
You didn't like him
confident.
at the moment.
I just didn't care for him. He was arrogant,
I didn't care.
and I was confident.
Oh,
To,
so
you know,
it was like a class.
It was a big class.
It wasn't a class for me. That was her issue. It wasn't mine.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what do you think is one of the most important things that keeps you married?
Communication.
I know that's kind of like
That's
the
it.
basic.
No,
answer,
that's
always
communication.
But outside of other than the cookie cutter
Okay.
communication, give us a little bit of substance, a little bit different.
It's laughter. We laugh. We realize the seriousness of the serious stuff,
Right.
and we don't sweat the small stuff. Yeah.
You sir, the same question.
Mine's a little different.
Right.
I ain't trying to get all serious with this either, but it's a little serious. So I was married 27 years before in the military.
Thank you for
Once,
your service.
appreciate it. Once I retired, it was a mess. And horrible divorce. Horrible. So in this marriage, that's what makes her so unique. I pretty much, when we met, I told her, you in a dead-end relationship. I'm never getting married again. Choose to stay with me, awesome. If she don't, I understand, but I had to be honest. I afforded her that opportunity to make that decision. So for me, everything I did wrong in the previous relationship, everything I did right, I made sure the things I did wrong, I didn't repeat that. And I'm making a conscious effort to know that and remember that. So some decisions that I make, and we have that type of communication. You know, something you said that triggered me from before, so I need to work on that because that's not before, it's current. So that's my answer to that.
That is actually a great answer. I say thank you for sharing. I was 23 years in the military. I retired
Okay.
11 years ago. And I understand exactly what you're talking about when you said that.
I also appreciate your service,
Been there,
yes.
Done that, got the paperwork. So I know what you're coming from.
Yeah.
And I can understand you gave me that. It's not so much an ultimatum. It's just what you're willing to put yourself through.
Right.
Again, coming out of something for so long that you invested in and then end well as you proceed.
Right.
So I get it. And I commend you for having the strength to understand that and also for him to readjust his thought process.
Right.
And here you are married.
Exactly.
So it's a win-win.
It's a
Winner,
win-win.
winner.
Exactly. Chicken dinner.
Hey, my
That's
last
it.
question.
Uh-huh.
Young lady, what do you think is one thing that leads to longevity in marriage? Longevity. It's not laughter and not so much communication. Longevity. Big word. I don't even know how to spell it. But
I can spell it for you,
we just
but
signed a Q in there. All right.
uh,
Go Blue Chew.
I was trying to figure out how to say it without saying it. It's intimacy. Yeah, it's intimacy. That's what I tell them all the time. Just, again, being from the military, hold my hand, but intimacy. Yeah, that's it.
Does play a major
It
part
does.
as far as, because there's so many levels of intimacy.
Yeah.
More than just the physical.
Exactly.
aspect.
It tells me you want to be with me. Yes.
As well as physical. When you tie both of those together,
Mm-hmm.
it comes to total.
Yeah. It tells me you want to be with me.
Taking your time with us today.
Thank
Again,
you.
I'm John, one of the hosts of Hus-Band Show podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We hope y'all have a great, wonderful day.
Well, thank you.
Great, happy, successful marriage.
Thank you.
And, like, share, subscribe. We'll talk to you again.
Oh, definitely.
Awesome.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Stop.
Thanks.
Look 'em in the shop. You been at the day job. That shit gotta stop.